Hello friends, and welcome to day 2 of the Northeast region. Today we're going to be starting on page 8 with Maine. So the abbreviation for Maine is ME, so me, and the nickname is the Pine Tree State. Pretty straightforward, Pine Tree State, because it's known for its abundance or a lot of pine trees. The capital city is Augusta. So again, just like yesterday, I'm going to have you put a star next to Augusta because that is how maps tell us where the capital is, with a star. Some famous landmarks are the Portland Headlight, so the lighthouse, and the Acadia National Park. So those are just two main ones. Obviously, friends, with all of these, there's plenty of famous landmarks or well-known landmarks. I just wanted to give you a couple of the main ones because obviously we don't have much room to write on these. So we have those two landmarks for Maine. And then continuing for waterways, we have the Saco River, which you will see coming up in other state pages. And they also have the Acadia National Forest stream. There's also a lot of river basins and pathways like that. Just like I said with the landmarks, the waterways get kind of crazy. There's a lot of them. So these are the main ones. And also, just like yesterday, friends, physical features. What is Maine like? What are they known for? What's their state food, or what's their state flag look like? Anything that you can tell me about Maine works for physical features. What's their weather like? What's their summers and winters like? Anything that you find interesting. And if you can join the meet and tell me after some research, you will get a point to work toward the goal of getting those points on your Northeast region quiz. So you can feel free to pause here if you need to finish writing any of this down. It's just important that you get all of this into your region's notebook because it will be helpful to have it all in one place when we start putting all the regions together. So moving on, we have Maryland. Now, the abbreviation for Maryland is MD, which makes sense, the first letter and the last letter, so make sure you have that written. And it is known as Little America because, believe it or not, this is around where DC is. Obviously, DC is also in part of Delaware, but this is why Maryland is called Little America, because the district is right nearby. So it's called Little America, and its capital city is Annapolis, or Annapolis, however you want to say it. I say Annapolis. Makes more sense to me, but I've heard it said both ways depending on where you're from. So that is the capital city, Annapolis. And famous landmarks. So we obviously have the Washington Monument State Park. We have Fort McHenry. There's a bunch in Maryland, okay? Every museum, every artifact, there's a bunch. If you ever get the chance to eventually get to Maryland, there's much to explore. Obviously, with 2 lines, it gets a little tricky to fit everything, so I just picked 2 big ones. And then, again, with the waterways, I picked 2 of the larger ones. We have the Great Falls, and we have Chesapeake Bay. And then, as always, if you want to tell me any fact about Maryland, you will get a point and work toward the goal of those points on your quiz. So if you need to pause, friends, you are welcome to here. And as always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to join the Google Meet and ask, or if you need to pause this video to write any of this down, this is your time to. It's just important that you get all of this information down so you have it in a safe place. Let me know if you need anything. I'm in the meet. Bye.